What's up, you guys? Welcome to 2026. It is a pleasure being able to be here with you guys in this beautiful start of this new year. It is indeed a numerical new year. We have switched from the number 2025 into the number 2026. And so I made this post before that is on different social media platforms, but I wanted to come and actually talk to you guys about the year where we are right now and what you can expect coming up for you and all of us as we journey through 2026. So there will be two times that we experience a new year, just generally with us living in a westernized society. However, we begin to incorporate other belief systems into how we are expressing and living through life, which brings us to these different years where we're talking about the year of the snake and the year of the horse. Okay. So we have the numerical new year that kicked in on January 1st, which changed our number frequency we're living under from 2025 to 2026. In numerology, we are adding up the numbers to come up with the true number, which is a number that's from 1 to 9 because there are only 9 numbers, okay? So last year when we did that, we actually hit the number 9. 2 plus 2 plus 5 gives us the number 9. In the 9 year, we're looking at an ending. Again, it is the last number in all the numbers, which gives us the ending of whatever cycle that we're living in. So a lot of things have come to a close for many of us. And within last year, that closure looked more internal, which created an external ripple effect in how things are changing in your life. So you changed your mindset, you changed how you were seeing, thinking, and believing in things. You changed what you were accepting, ones and fives showing up. And that put you in alignment in the new timeline. For anybody who's new here, when I call out numbers, I want you to look them up on a website called Joanne's Sacred Scribes. The numbers are going to relate to either something I was saying, something you were thinking, doing, or experiencing in your environment, or something that was taking place outside of yourself, okay? 2 on the clock, 2 on the clock, 2s and 4s on the clock. All right, back to the number 2025. So yeah, you saw a lot of endings taking place. When we look around the world, we saw a lot of endings taking place as well. We were also in a cosmic alignment that we haven't experienced since the 1700s, and we're still underneath that alignment. So all of these things coming together brings us these radical changes that we're seeing take place on a macro level around the world and on a micro level within our own internal thought process and being, okay? Now that we've entered this 2026, we are in the year 10. While we only acknowledge the numbers 1 through 9, there are times where the second digit outside of that singular digit becomes important. And so really this number is going to break down to a number 1, but we have this 0 here following this 1, which gives us like the ground zero launching pad. And so we're not quite at the actual new start yet. We are in a position to plant the seeds for what we want to build. When we get into our number 2 year, we will be in a place of actually creating and executing and building those things, working together with others, harmonizing our ideas, bringing them from the astral ethers into the practical world. You're going to see a lot of that start to materialize as we journey through 2026 into 2027. But this 1 and 0 time is a time for you to start planting the seeds in your new timeline. And so that looks like walking in the wisdom of everything that you've gained up until this point, being aware of how it is that you're showing up. So you're not showing up in the old you energy, expecting to receive all the benefits of the work that you've done for the new you. All right. So that is very important to remember. Additionally, you're going to see a lot of people talking about us right now being in the year of the red horse. We're not. We're still in the year of the snake. And because we're in the year of the snake, we're still in the process of shedding things. And so as these things begin to shed, we're going to go through a developmental process within ourselves that is going to allow us to actually see our true selves. A lot of people were masking last year, 444 on the clock, masking in how they're showing up, masking in how they're presenting themselves. Well, those masks have fallen off. And as we continue to go through the end of the year of the snake, you should be going through these internal processes of self-identifying so that you can truly show up as this new you. We'll get into the year of the red horse around February 17th. These concepts of these animals representing the years that we in actually comes from the Chinese lunar calendar. All right. And that's important for you guys to know so that you can understand the cycles that we're moving under. When we get to the spring equinox, we will be experiencing what is the natural new year. And so in the natural new year, we're going to have all the things within the earth coming back to life. All of the ideas that you're working on now will start to bloom and blossom. So it's important that while we're still in this winter cycle, we're still in this winter season, that you are actually doing the internal work. That keeps coming up, no matter if we're going off the Chinese lunar calendar or we're going off the natural New Year calendar, or if we're going off of the numerical New Year calendar. All of it talks about in this season right now, you actually continuing to do the work. If you start to backtrack or rest on your laurels, you're going to find yourself back in the old timeline, and that is not what we want. So please continue to do the work on yourself. If you don't know what work you need to be doing on yourself, now would be the opportune time for you to grab an Oracle session. I do one-on-one sessions with people. I've been doing this work for over a decade. I've helped hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. And Lord willing, I will continue to do that. 2026 yearly readings are currently available. And I'm going to be back with you guys later on today talking about what you can expect for the month of January. All right, peace.